Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Another PCL matchup here. This time the Xbox European region with Vroum Froum versus Cyclone. Both teams fighting for first place. Vroum Froum will be in the blue with Cyclone in the red here. Valariian, your league leader in kills right now. Eminence Leon for him. Decimation Terminus for NinjaXhen. Maelstrom Grok for xNyjuw. Leviathan Makoa for Legendz, and Rampant Blooming Grover for Cralft. Meanwhile, for the side of Cyclone, we have Debilitate Sky for Welshmania, something we've seen him be notorious for. Tinkering Barrack for Yiuii. Storm of Bullets Khan for Thanaticz. Faith Blastflower Willow for Kingz. Almost said Faithlight there. And Luminary Genos for Luke is too good. So Luke back in the lineup now. Their Harvey stepped in 2 weeks ago. They didn't have to play last week. A lot of damage coming out from the Debilitate Sky, but Welsh just fall pretty low and we'll have to back up. As well as Kingz there, still in danger, however. Thanaticz trying to push in between Garden and main. Nice hook from Legendz, pulls Khan into the back line. A lot of firepower coming from Vroum Froum. They're hungry. And they are still in contention for the playoffs. Depending on how this match goes, they could be out of it or still in it. Currently with 2 losses, one of them at the hands of Cyclone. The only loss for the side of Cyclone is at the hands of Vroum Froum, though. The 1-1 so far in their matchup. Each team faces each other 4 times. First blood finally coming out from Cralft onto the Sky. Bit of unusual, but getting the job done. Seedlings, Dead Zone, both on top of each other. The entrance. Yiuii is falling low. A lot of damage coming out. Whirlwind came as well. Sky falling low here. Welshmania doesn't know what to do. And the payload will be captured by the side of Vroum Froum as they will start their payload here on Brightmarsh. Nice hook on the Yiuii. Couldn't get the Eminence. Kingz now in the sky with the Faith Flight. Valariian looking for him. He is the hit scan. Through time and space. Doesn't get any eliminations, but does push them back in apartments. Thanaticz now all alone on staircase near capture. Starting to push in through the entrance. Does use the battle shout. Now Yiuii puts his shield up. He'll start to get aggressive with the rest of Cyclone as well off the back of Welsh. Putting in a lot of damage still. Does get a nice poison dart onto Cralft, who ends up falling. Another one onto Legendz, and that's a double kill for Welshmania. Can he get the triple? He got a quadra kill, ladies and gentlemen. And Yiuii picks up NinjaXhen to finish the team wipe. Almost a penta there for the Welshman himself. Legendz now with Ancient Rage. Dome Shield to retaliate from Yiuii comes out. And Legendz playing the Ancient Rage Makoa, even with Leviathan and the extra health, into a Debilitate Sky is something no Makoa player likes to do. Trying to get some more poison out as well. Nice hook onto the Willow, but he's able to get out. Tempest will come out now as well as Time Bomb. Kingz able to survive. Does have Faithlight available if he wishes to use it here. Don't think he'll need it. xNyjuw looks like he's going to fall here. Sustains himself, and he's able to find the kill with the help of Legendz. Now Thanaticz. Will he back up here? They did lose 1. They lost 2 now with Sky falling. And he will just back up and let the kill come through onto himself as Vroum Froum retake possession of the map. Dominance here. 20 seconds remaining now. Payload not even halfway, but this is a short push on Brightmarsh.
15 seconds remaining.
Yiuii now starting to set up in the main. Starts to make his way towards tree with the help of Welsh as well. Valariian is there. Valariian falls. Now Legendz will have to back up, and that'll be a successful defense from the side of Cyclone. 1-1 now here in game 1 between these two teams. Neck and neck they've gone. 5-game gruesome match in their first matchup where Vroum Froum was able to take the victory. Cyclone easily disposed of Vroum Froum, though, in their second matchup, 3-0. Vroum did lose another match.
Capture point spawning in 15
to
seconds.
bust down.
Five,
Losses on their side, obviously.
2,
Still in contention for the playoff spot, being LAN. Sort of shake things up there. Make the LAN a little bit of a different look coming from the Xbox EU side. Mostly dominated by the same handful of players. Reanimate will come out from Terminus. Doesn't find any kills off of it. He'll make his way back towards the objective. Legendz is there. Getting poisoned. Rock is there for the heal, though. Ancient Rage will get used once again. This time in the middle. And he'll put it away just as quickly as he used it. A lot of action going down around the capture objective. Yiuii making his way back onto it. Elects to use the dome shield. A little bit of a contest coming through from Legendz. Khan falls low. They will find the kill onto him. Yiuii tried to make his way over. Nice hook onto Willow. Kingz will be able to escape. Looks like Makoa's doing the escaping here. Bayflight will come out now. That's to be expected. They do have control of the objective even after they got the pick onto Khan. Trying to make a retake here is Vroum Froum. Nice kill from Thanaticz onto Legendz now. Down goes xNyjuw and NinjaXhen as well, and it looks like the capture will be in favor of Cyclone this time. And now Kingz finds another kill onto Valariian with the help of Welshmania. They take down Cralft. Now pushing into the spawn is Kingz and Welsh, trying to create a ton of space for this payload to make its way towards the end zone. Now Yiuii and Thanaticz push up as well. Genos, Luke, being the one pushing the payload, can do that too at this distance. Has the ability to heal his teammates at a pretty reasonable distance. About 3 of those marks, using the Luminary for the damage boost as well. One of the only damage boosts to remain in the game. Tempest will be used here. Chasing the sky through time and space, doesn't connect with anyone. Nice shock pulses come out, looking for a kill onto this sky here. Does find him, but Time Bomb comes out inside of Connector. Doesn't find any kills. Legendz did find Sky, though. In the midst of all of that, Cralft with another kill. The help of xNyjuw. xNyjuw swapping to the Flex 2 role so he can play the damages more so than Legendz. Now on the Flex 1, will be playing the off-tanks. Legendz did a decent job on the damages. Main reason why they swapped him, xNyjuw being the better player on those DPS roles. Also, Legendz needs a lot more health to work with here, as he led 2018's PCL in most deaths total, and he's in the top 5 once again this season, although they have played a ton more games than most of the other teams. Especially the Flashpoint and Hype unit. Haven't played that many games, considering haven't had the opportunity because of forfeits from other members of their division. 15 seconds remaining here. Nice defense coming out from the side of Vroum Froum thus far. Looks like Welsh may be able to touch here. Let's see if he elects to. They do know he's there. Take a look and see if we have any Illuminates coming out. And surprisingly, no. Vroum Froum hasn't elected to use any of those yet. We have Wreckers online from Valariian, Legendz, and xNyjuw. Those 3 members also the only ones with Cauterize. Meanwhile, NinjaXhen, Rejuve 3, and a little bit of Haven coming out now. And Cralft going full utility. 2 yellow items, Chronos and Morale Boost, both sitting at level 2s. Resilience is coming out from Kingz and Yiuii on the side of Cyclone as well. A lot of morale boost coming out from them. They've got a level 1 from Luke on the Genos, a level 1 from Welshmania on the Sky, and a level 3 from Kingz on the Willow. All good champions to have that with.
2, 1.
I'll take a look at the slash lines here. Nothing stands out too hard except for the Welsh 10 and 5. Other than that, Luke still undying. Cralft has died 3 times on the support. Kingz working that high ground. Ancient Rage will come out, but the poison's coming out as well from Welsh. Time Bomb will come out. Dome Shield was used. And Makoa falls. Yiuii fell to Valariian. Through time and space puts a lot of damage out onto the objective, but no kills coming from it once again here. Thanaticz using the battle shout has Kingz on the high ground. Willow's going to be met with Grover, but he's able to find the kill onto him. And now Terminus, without any heals, will go down on the objective. Has Reanimate available, doesn't elect to use it here. Now 30% in climbing on the objective is Cyclone. Vroum Froum does have 66%. If they're able to break this zone and get a chance to touch, they could manage to get a retake. Thanaticz misses the overpower. 4 members of Cyclone pushing through apartments into Garden. NinjaXhen in mid, though, all alone. Is about half life already. Commander's grab will pull him out of that siphon for the time being. And he will fall. Does have Reanimate up still. Faith Flight will come out as well as Reanimate. But Grover goes down. Legendz falls. Welsh and Thanaticz for the side of Cyclone go down. And Cyclone still have control of this objective and of the zone with just Valariian. Doesn't find the kill. He missed the Enlightenment. And we'll just sit there in the pain of knowing that he has to die for the regroup after missing that ultimate. Now Legendz looking for a hook, can't connect. Kingz still putting damage out to him through time and space. Once again doesn't connect with a single person. One of those ults you just throw out there, see what happens. Whirlwind comes through for the side of Vroum Froum. Get everybody touched up here, and Tempest for a little bit of more healing coming through and some speed boosts as well. They find a double kill off of Legendz. Yiuii and Kingz being the victim of those. Welsh falls. Thanaticz as well. So full regroup coming from the side of Cyclone as Vroum Froum's able to hold the defense here. Minute 30 remaining in this push for Cyclone. A little bit over halfway. We'll back up to about 50% through the payload push by the time they get back, unless this zone is too much for them to handle from the side of the French. Shell shield. In apartments, the overpower comes through. The only person putting the damage out is Genos, but he will fall. Now Faithlight comes through. Leon gonna have to back up, see if he can get an angle on this, but with Connector in the way, doesn't look good. Does find the damage and does find the kill. As soon as he peeked out, he was dead to rights from Valariian. Valuable hit scan player for the side of Vroum Froum. Having a pretty spectacular season. Quite a few losses here and there for them. Now Cyclone looking to push this payload even further. NinjaXhen will be the first person to say, hold up. Stop you here. Dome Shield comes out. Tempest as well. And now Ancient Rage coming out from Legendz. And he finds Willow. Uses the Flutter. Doesn't have anything left to escape. And now he's in the face of Genos. But he'll back up. Because NinjaXhen falls and he has to contest the payload. Valariian will fall here too. Pushing right through the shell shield. And with him falling, that will be a win. 4-2 in favor of Cyclone here in Game 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game number 2 between Cyclone and Vroum Froum. Cyclone leads the set 1-0 after that 4-2 victory on Bright Marsh. That was their map choice as well, making it Vroum Froum's map choice here on Jaguar Falls. Mother's Grace Anara for Yiuii. Rampant Blooming Grover for Luke. Maelstrom Grok for Welshmania. Leviathan Makoa for Thanaticz. Burst Mode Victor for Kingz. And for the side of Vroum Froum, we have Storm Bullets Khan for Legendz. Adrenaline Junkie Koga for Valariian. Eminence Leon for xNyjuw. Luminary Genos for Cralft. And Tinkering Barrack for NinjaXhen. A lot of cauterizes and wreckers coming out. Actually, only one wrecker coming from the side of Kingz. No wrecker for the side of Vroum Froum at all, but a lot of cauterize. Along with a Chronos for that support. Koga dive in the back line, being played by Valariian early on, but he elects to back up. Sees the victor. Knows he won't win that fight from that distance. First blood comes out with Kingz taking the kill over xNyjuw. Now Grok being played by Welshmania, seeing his ability to flex onto different champions today. Putting out some damage alongside Yiuii onto NinjaXhen, who will back up. They have the Maelstrom Grok into a nice target, being the Barrack with all those turrets on a map like Jag Falls too. It's able to bounce everywhere you need it. Thanaticz now bringing out the shell spin and backing up. Koga now diving in front of Welsh. He'll have to back up. Heal comes through from the Grover. Able to help out there. They find the kill into Thanaticz though for the side of Vroum Froum, and they're starting to push into this objective, but Tempest will come out and that will make Legendz back up and he'll die. Enlightenment comes out, doesn't find a kill. Yiuii finds the last hit on him. Whirlwind being used as well. And the first capture goes in favor of Cyclone here. Trying to find that kill. Can he get it with the grenade? No. Able to get a little bit of DR and some healing. Take a look at the loadout there since we're talking about it. Flying an Astral Mark heals you for 40 health per second. Relativity 1. That was enough. Increase the range you can Void Grip by 10% when Heavenly Pull 1. Real interesting play there. Not something we see a ton of, but with Genos, he's got the 4 essentials and room to go with the 5th card there. He elects to take some pull. Legendz able to throw Thanaticz off the map with the overpower. Welshmania getting credit for the kill onto Legendz shortly after. Dome Shield gets used from NinjaXhen, but Barrage coming through. Doesn't find any kills. Now Koga with the Cyclone Strike. Finds a double kill. Finds... Oh, NinjaXhen taking the last hit on that. Trying to get over the Anara wall, but not successful for him. And Vroum Froum looked like maybe able to hold this for a defense. Water guns, so awesome. Part of the Shore Patrol Battle Pass just ended. New one's the Pirate's Treasure. Make sure you get that one. Kingz now falling in danger as Koga's in the back line, but he's got 3 enemies in front of him and no energy remaining, and he will fall there. Enlightenment comes out now. Yiuii falling low. Gets hit with the Enlightenment but doesn't kill him. And Tempest saves him. And he's able to find a kill on xNyjuw. Koga fall. And Legendz falls shortly after as well. Payload back on the forward movement here. Nice shock pulse on xNyjuw. He gets bursted down quickly. Between him and those axes hitting him right in the forehead from the Grover. Koga is touching for the contest. NinjaXhen is back. Koga falls. And Barrack falling so fast, even with the rocket boots and the bowling ball, cannot sustain himself long enough, especially without the heals coming through as effectively. And a 2-0 push here and lead from Cyclone on Jag Falls. 4-1 for Kingz. Only death was the NinjaXhen, actually. Koga doing most of the damage there. 2-1 for Welshmania. 4-1 for Luke. Yiuii still undying. He had a little bit of a moment there where saw him dying, but ended up not doing so. Cralft still undying on the Genos, but
5, 4, 3.
Doesn't really matter when you're down 0-2, especially when players like xNyjuw are 0-4 on the Leon. Valariian's 2-4. He has found 2 kills with the Koga. No ultimates available for Vroum Froum going into this either. They have to win this out raw. With Cyclone having 4 ultimates in their favor. That fifth one could charge pretty fast here. Especially when they get kills on the xNyjuw like that. And now NinjaXhen's going to fall after the shock pulse bounces off of the turret. Now Koga seems to be in trouble. Has 3-4 members looking right at him. Now Kingz trying to get some dismounts. Overpower doesn't connect from Legendz. This could be dangerous. 87% on the objective. Through time and space goes through, but doesn't connect with anything. And Cyclone's able to capture here in round 2, and now they lead 3-0 and are 1 point away, 1 payload push away from putting this game away and taking a 2-game lead. Koga finally able to get some success here with some damage being put onto Cyclone. xNyjuw finally finds a kill. Valariian finds another one onto Grover. One member of Vroum Froum falling. That was Legendz. Seems typical of him. Ancient Rage comes out, but he dies before it fully gets used. Welshmania in a bit of a pickle. He did get the kill on the Valariian, though. He has to back up here, and he does so successfully. Still putting out shock pulses, though. Does have his totem up for a little bit of side healing onto himself. And even though Vroum Froum have full control here and could start a zone, Welshmania survives. Not only survives, put out a little bit of damage, and is able to set up Cyclone to push back into this team by the time they all group up there. And now they're pushing this in aggressively once again. Thanaticz is in the spawn door pretty much. And Vroum Froum cannot leave their spawn. Tempest is available. Yiui's emoting for the corner peek here. Thanaticz on the left side. This is a beautiful positioning from Cyclone. They've got both long alleys covered. Mid is covered by pretty much everyone. Through time and space doesn't find anyone. Tempest will come out now. And this will help clean up the kills. Dome Shield gets used from Vroum Froum, but I don't think that'll be enough. Enlightenment gets used, finds a kill on the Kingz. NinjaXhen falls. Welshmania super low, but it doesn't matter. Nobody's on the objective, and Yiuii close enough to push it in. Cyclone take game 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 2-0 is the lead for Cyclone over Vroum Froum. We're here on game number 3 now on Stone Keep, being Vroum Froum's map choice. Do or die time. Can they force a game 4? They need to do here. Legendz on the Drogos this time. Battering Ram Ash for xNyjuw. Formidable Fernando for NinjaXhen. Opportunity and Chaos Vivian for Valariian, and Luminary Genos for Cralft. 2 wreckers coming out from them already, too. Both their damages. Leviathan Makoa for Thanaticz, Kingz with Eminence Leon, Tinkering Barrack for Yiuii, Vortex Grip Khan for Welshmania, and Lucas Too Good on the Rampant Blooming Grover. Triple tank for the side of Cyclone. Good damage duo they have to counter this triple tank with the Vivian and the Drogos. Damage coming out from the Vivian early on. First kill was Kingz, able to find Legendz. Now, Khan Makoa pushing into Valariian, who has to back up, regroups with his team now. They do have that damage boost as well with the Genos. NinjaXhen on Fernando. A lot of people say he's still not good, even though he did get buffed. They kind of laugh at you if you say buff, but Shield did get a few changes. I believe he's a little bit better, in the least. Here we see him. Nice hook. Able to burst down Drogos. 93%. And Fernando now touching the objective to stall it out. 0% on it for Vroum Froum as NinjaXhen will fall. Valariian fell right before that from the hands of Thanaticz. And overtime ticking away. It will be a capture for the side of Cyclone here. Triple tank early on. Deadly composition. A lot of health between them. A lot of sustain. Big bulky bodies running at you. And a lot of people think tanks do too much damage. Well, Imagine two of them coming at you with a third one on the objective. XNyjuw, Legendz, working Makoa on that high ground. He'll have to back up here. Does have Ancient Rage available. Kingz now backing up into the shell spin. Leave the Ancient Rage. We could see it come out here. Speaking of coming out, Sentinels come out. Vroum Froum are able to hold off the push for the time being. Two Wreckers coming out. One for Valariian. One for Legendz as well. Three big shields. Makoa's shield, pretty big. Some life-saving opportunities, but Khan and Barrack with the bigger shields. Ancient Rage now getting used. Sir Dominance to keep him alive. Doesn't have his hook available either. Looking at Cralft, misses the first shot. Gets one onto Drogoz the second time. Now XNyjuw's backed up, and he's going to push back in with his team. A lot of damage. Makoa gets knocked off. Nice hook onto Fernando to isolate him past the archway. Dragon Punch finds Makoa, but he dies shortly after to the hands of Grover. Or shall I say, to the axe. Grover will fall here. Valariian now on the high ground. Pops his shield. Payload inches away from going in, and it looks like they may let this one go in. No, the contest comes through from Drogoz. Now XNyjuw's back on. Lifted is Khan. Down goes Khan. Yiuii now falling low, and he will fall. Thanaticz, the last of the triple tank, surviving. Kingz is still alive, as well as Grover, who's made it back. But Grover's going to fall once again. And this looks like Vroum Froum will be able to hold this. Valariian does fall.
10, 9, 8.
Time ticking away. 5 seconds. Overtime. Might be able to touch here. Khan's in the position. Gets bumped back a little bit. Battle shout. Immortal comes out from Fernando. Now XNyjuw gets separated. Gets stunned off the commander's grab. Leon to the right on those stairs. Gets lifted. XNyjuw doesn't pay attention to help. But Cralft and Valariian are firing down on her, so she will die. XNyjuw helps burn down the Makoa fairly quickly there. Now, going into round two, it's tied 1 apiece here. Take a look at the slash lines. It was a pretty gritty round there from both sides. Kingz 5-1 though. That death at the end of the round was his only one so far. Luke sitting at 1-3. He's already died 3 times on the Grover. Good healer to have when you are running the triple tank. 3 ways to heal. The ultimate, the blossom, as well as the passive healing on the AoE.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lots of damage coming out from the Vivian with 59k. Leon sitting in second with only 37. Vivian does have the Luminary boost to work with. Yiuii now setting up shield. Does get bursted down fairly quickly with Drogoz and Vivian both having that record now. Should be at level 2 for both of them as it is. And Valarian's elected to go straight into Cauterize after Overpower onto Cralft. But he survives. Valariian helps him out there. Now Thanaticz is getting pushed. Luke has been sitting on the objective here for a few moments as they have gained 24%. Vine whips to get out. Stuck on the ceiling there for a quick second. And he's getting shot at from behind, but he tries to help Thanaticz with XNyjuw. And now the Dragon Punch coming in. Finds Yiuii. And now he's going to push right into Luke. And this could be a stagger and a death. Kingz is there to help, and Drogoz has to back up here, looking to gain some health, and he's going to have to backtrack even more as he's in danger on their side of the map, there being Cyclone. Does back up, through time and space comes through, doesn't connect. Ancient Rage comes out in XNyjuw's face. Sentinels get used, and he's going to get bursted down, gets lifted while in the shield. Doesn't have an escape either. Whirlwind will come out now, 72% on the objective for Vroum Froum, but it's currently climbing up for the side of Cyclone, now sitting at 72% themselves. Valariian having to back up. They lost XNyjuw in that engagement. Legendz will fall. And now the objective will be captured by Cyclone. That was a very gruesome 2 team fights we watched there. Cyclone almost lost possession of the objective. Able to maintain it. 2 kills on the Drogos and Ashe. Luke getting some heals out onto his team, looking for the Drogos, trying to see if he'll peek him. Now he's getting fired upon, and overpower onto Valariian, who had the ultimate out and will lose it there. NinjaXhen's going to fall here. Has 1 member of Cyclone on each side of him. The shield doesn't help him with that.
Enemy killing spree.
Another kill coming from the hands of Welshmania. As they reach the archway and they're trying to push this one in. Minute 35 remaining and they're in a better situation. Assert dominance onto the high ground, but it doesn't connect for the stun. Pushes Leon off of the high ground. Now XNyjuw's going to have to back up here. Does place his shield out. Prevent Makoa's damage from reaching him for a few seconds here. Thanaticz, the only member of Cyclone on the high ground. Nice hook onto Ashe. He's still the only member up there. He'll jump down. Gets a shoulder bash to get back for the touch. Does hit Barrack with it. XNyjuw and Legendz both find kills. Legendz finds another kill before getting himself killed. Grover backs up. Thanaticz over there on the ledge. He knows. XNyjuw does. See you later, Thanaticz. He gets bumped off. A little bit of a stagger there. Not too much. About 35 seconds remaining. About a payload length away from pushing this in, too. A little bit more, actually. Valariian firing down on the team. Barrack, to be exact, in mid. Welsh is half. He has to back up. Yiuii backs up as well. Kingz falls low. Grover having to do a lot right now. He can't reach Welsh, but that's okay. He's got his battle shout, which he'll use just now. Barrack falls low. Backs up. Kingz is in mid as well now.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fernando playing mid. NinjaXhen doing a good job so far on the Nando. It's a double fireball. Doesn't get the kill on the Barrack just yet, but Luke and Thanaticz will fall. And with overtime ticking away, Welsh will fall to the fireball after the round ends. Like Barrack could have fell there too if the round continued, but it didn't. 2-2 now. Oh my goodness. Valariian already at 115,000 damage on the Vivian in second place. 83k for Leon. 150k healing for the Grover, but that's to be expected when you have triple tank and you've got 3 separate ways of healing for Grover, and that AoE heal is, that passive heal is so important, so vital, especially in dire situations, trying to escape a fight. Could be the difference between life and death. Now heading into round 3, tied game so far. Vroum Froum need this win in order to push it to a game 4. They are down 2-0 at the moment. Thanaticz is going to push right into this team, and Welshmania is going to do the same, but coming from the opposite side. Dome Shield gets used by Yiuii here, and now Thanaticz, but a nice Immortal to counter those ults. He gets hooked, and it looks like he may die here, gets stunned out by the Khan's Commander's grab. Vroum Froum gonna back up and regroup here. As Kingz is looking to dismount some fellow Vroum Froum members, along with the help of Welsh and Thanaticz there. Rumors are Kingz won't be able to make land, so Cyclone's the playoff contender from this region. Interesting to see who they bring. Any roster lock rules will be bent for them in that situation. They usually are. May not agree with that, but show must go on. Sentinels come out. Thanaticz falls. Valariian trying to put some damage out on the Grover. XNyjuw's there too. Overpower connects. onto Fernando, but he lives. Dies shortly after, but he was able to survive the initial ultimate. Grabbed him. Nobody on the objective now. Cyclone at 87%. They have capped the first 2 rounds. Going to cap this round as well. They do have the better point presence with 3 tanks, and they will take this capture as well. NinjaXhen trying to shoulder bash in there at the last second, but doesn't come in time. Valariian will fall, loses the Sentinels after that. Legendz having to back up here, and we see Legendz back on his Drogos as well as DPS with Sir Dominance comes out, gets 1 or 2 stuns. No kills just yet. Finds one with the help of NinjaXhen now onto Barrack. But Leon was behind them the whole time, and he's firing down on NinjaXhen. Enlightenment comes out, but the kill had already come through. Died shortly after. Now Valariian needs to back up. He's gonna die here and get staggered, as well as Drogos. xNyjuw's there. Only 2 other members, being Genos and Fernando. They have no DPS at this current moment. Could possibly break 200,000 here in healing for Grover. Luke is too good. He's been doing a decent job playing the support role. I think it's a better fit for them over Kingz playing it. Especially when they weren't able to find such a good damage to replace him. Dragon Punch does connect, but he dies at low health to it, so I don't know if it was valuable. Khan's going to try and run away, but he gets killed. Rest of the Cyclone backing up for the regroup. They have about 45 seconds here, so they do have the tools to get this pushed through. They win this game, they will win the set. Vroum Froum wins, they'll push it to a game 4, still being down by 1 game. XNyjuw and Legendz on the high ground. 2 blast champions trying to put out some damage from above. Overpower, it connects. He will kill XNyjuw with it. Trying to fire down. Using wheelbarrow side there on the ledge. Nice salvo comes through. Dome shield gets popped. Welsh falls, and Valariian still firing away. Through time and space finds Kingz in flame. And now Cyclone look like they might not be able to get this through, especially when XNyjuw dives into the back line like that to try and zone them out and not let them get back in. They find the kills. Legendz gets a double kill after the round has ended. Overtime ticked away. We're going to a round 4 with a tied game of 3-3. RIP. The OB64, my man XNyjuw wants to tell you. Look at those damage charts once again. Drogos now up there with 127k in second place. Also breaking 100k with 111 is Leon. Surprisingly, Ash is up there in 4th with 92k over the Khan.
5, 4, 3.
Although she does have the Genos on her side, so it's not too surprising to see something like that. Khan's also running the Vortex grip instead of Storm of Bullets. Does have the Sir Dominance going to come out. Nice stun on the Leon there. But he will be sustained, especially with the Whirlwind coming through. I don't know if he saw Makola was low health, but it doesn't matter. The Whirlwind's going to bring him back up too. Kingz dies. Welsh dies. 18% for both teams on the objective. And Grover's going to fall. XNyjuw, Legendz, and Valeria leading the charge here. Well, he doesn't know someone got past him there, but he's going to come back. It's Welsh. He shoots. I think he heard him instead of seeing him. This looks like Vroum Froum does have control of the map and the objective for the time being. They could take the victory here. Yiuii finally touches the point. Dragon Punch comes through. Finds Kingz. And I think that's a more valuable kill. That's their only damage. And that's Drogos' counter. Although he does fall shortly after. XNyjuw finds another kill. Yiui's going to fall here as well as Welsh. XNyjuw finds a double kill. Valariian picks up Yiuii. NinjaXhen finishes off Grover. Kingz is all alone. Overtime will tick away. Sentinels are available again. And Vroum Froum survived to push it to a Game 4 with a Game 3 victory, 4-3. Hello and welcome back. My name is Blue, giving you all the casting calls here. Game 4 now between Vroum Froum and Cyclone. Vroum Froum able to win Game 3, push it to a Game 4. So Cyclone has map choice. They've chosen Splitstone Quarry, and they chose to be second pick as well. We see a Bomb King coming out from NinjaXhen. Speaking of Bomb King, it'll be a Royal Subjects Bomb King for NinjaXhen. Burst Mode Victor for Valariian. Luminary Genos for Cralft. Formidable Fernando for NinjaXhen. And Battering Ram Ash for Legendz. For the side of Cyclone, we have a Maelstrom Grok from Welshmania. Storm Bullets Khan for Thanaticz. Eminence Leon for Kingz. Tinkering Barrack for Yiuii. And Rampant Blooming Grover for Luke. Once again, we do see a wrecker coming from the Bomb King. A wrecker coming from Leon as well, and cauterizes all around, except for Grover going with the morale boost, as well as the Grok and a Kronos for the Genos. Interesting to see how NinjaXhen can play the Bomb King with two supports on the other side. Does have the wrecker for the Con Shield and the Barrack. Important shields, one being the main tank, having that shield, and the Dome as well. And Con Shield coming in pretty clutch when he's falling low health. He increases his health behind it. Got that card there.
3, 2, 1.
At 12% at Hope Guard 2 right there. Now the pause has come to an end, so the game has come to a beginning. A start, so to speak. Nice bombs being put out from NinjaXhen here. And a little bit of damage onto Thanaticz. Shock pulses coming through from the side of Welsh as well. Could find something. Battle Shout. And Welshmania finds first blood on a NinjaXhen. And Kingz is all alone over there. Firing away. 3% for Vroum Froum as they were able to touch for a brief second here. But it's being controlled and dominated by Cyclone. Shock pulses coming through once again. It's going to be a lot of damage coming out from this Grok. Two big tanks. Tempest already coming out as he has morale boost 1. He is getting good shock pulses. He uses it to get on the high ground. I don't know if he knows Victor's behind him. Genos is now. Welsh is going to start looking for him. Another big ultimate coming out is Whirlwind. Genos gets bursted down, and Welshmania all alone gets a double kill. Sir Dominance came out. He gets grabbed out of it and then body blocked during the shoulder bash. Good play there by Thanaticz, but Welshmania already atop the damage charts and most likely the kills as well. And he is. Look at that. 3 for him. Thanaticz and Kingz both 2 apiece. Yiuii has 1. Luke undying. Everyone on the side of Vroum Froum with 0 kills. Couple deaths for everyone as well. Early on. Overpower comes out. They grab Ash with it. Oh, but he dies to NinjaXhen on the BK. So Ash will be released. She's still alive. Big stun coming out from the Grumpy. Tempest comes out once again. They have through time and space if they want to use it. They have Barrage as well. Valarian's going to have to back up here. Through time and space, finds one on the Kingz. See you later. That's the second time today he's able to snipe Kingz with it. Second time there was a Leon dying, too. Now Valarian trying to get some poke damage onto Grover. He sees him in the back on that high ground there. Will elect to change his targeting to the Khan, who loses his shield. Does get the heal and the battle shout to come through. Nice commander's grab to keep her there instead of the shoulder bash letting her escape. Now NyjuW in trouble. Poppy Bomb doesn't let him get on the high ground near spawn door, so he's going to have to go the long way around. Doesn't get the chance to. He'll fall there. Now Cyclone trying to push this one in, and they have the tools they need. 3 ultimates on the board. Kingz is climbing pretty fast there. Now it's 70%. NinjaXhen will contest. Barrage comes through. Can he find anyone with it? No, but he does find some damage. Dome Shield, Tempest, Immortal, they're all coming out. Trying to find Leon, get some damage out onto her, but she's able to back up and sustain herself. Welsh falls low, but he's going to be able to survive once again. Somebody kill this Grok. Hello. Legendz the only one contesting. Now Valariian's there, but too much damage coming from Cyclone and the Grok Shock Pulse. That one will go through. That being the payload. 2-0 here for Cyclone now. And they're 2 points away from closing out this match this week. And their 3rd time against Vroum Froum could result in a 2-1 series lead right now. Take a look at the damage charts. Grok on top by almost 20k. He's sitting at 61,000 compared to Victor's 42. Victor, Ash in 2nd and 3rd. They have the Genos with the Luminary boost behind them, and still not enough to keep up with this Grok. Welshmania playing pretty well here. 6-0. Kingz and Thanaticz the only ones to fall in 1 apiece. Genos doing his best to keep up with the healing. Grover still in 1st despite having to split heals with the Grok. King Bomb's going to come through now. Will he be able to find anything off of it? He finds Yiuii. Finishes him off with a sticky bomb. Gets 2 onto Thanaticz now. Trying to find something onto Welsh. He ghost walks to get out. Now Leon on top of bleachers. Finds Valariian. He's getting damage. Has to get out. Finds one onto... No one with the Enlightenment. Excuse me. I thought he was going to be able to get someone with it, but... Nice line of sight play from xNyjuw. Although he's still falling low. He's still battling it out, though. Shock Pulse is coming through, and it's hitting 3 members there. Yiuii back on the objective. Barrage will come through. He releases 2 before he cancels. Doesn't find any kills off it once again. Hasn't found much value from it at all this game so far. Now looking to get some damage out. He is using Shrapnel, remember, so no burst mode. We see him using Shrapnel a lot here in the PCL. One of the lasting members to prefer it over burst mode. Now in a fight with Yiuii. Yiuii finds the kill. Able to sustain himself long enough. He has Dome Shield, but Vroum Froum is gaining the objective, and they're able to sustain themselves, get the kill onto Yiuii, and take the objective. So now it's 2-1. They will survive another round, just even if they fail to push this one in. xNyjuw now throws his Poppy. I don't know what he was trying to do with that one there. Tempest will come through. Will it find anything? No. Immortal comes out now on the objective, but Yiuii chasing down Bomb King and Dome Shields him. They really wanted him dead there. And now they're stuck with NinjaXhen trying to meet them in there. But Yiuii will be able to sustain himself with his own kit, let alone Grok there to help. And they find the kill. Kingz with the last hit on it. That was part of his double kill. Barrage will come out. Enlightenment. Ooh, so close, but yet so far. Doesn't find the kill. And Kingz gets saved from the whirlwind, but Luke falls low. He has to back up. NinjaXhen putting out a ton of cauterize with the fire bombs. And Grok's still in the back line, and he's still getting kills. No one can stop Welsh this game. What is happening? This Grok is walking all over them, and finally Legendz takes him down, but not before Tempest is available. Luke out of position. I don't know what he's doing there, but that must have been the last man standing in that team fight. Shouldn't have even tried Divine Whip. Just let him kill him. Get the regroup here. You have spawn advantage pertaining to where this next team fight should be happening. Tempest comes out once again. This could be the initiation there. Welsh is playing as if he's pushing the payload right now. And he's getting away with it. Speaking of that, he finally falls once again.
30 seconds remaining.
Now with 3 deaths this round alone and overall. Khan falling low. He's going to have to back up. Speaking of backing up, Cralft is too, but Kingz is not. He gets lifted and bursted down. NyjuW does have King Bomb. I don't think he'll use it here. 15 seconds remaining now.
10, 9,
And this entire round from Vroum Froum has been absolutely horrendous.
1.
It hasn't been great from Cyclone minus Welsh. I mean, he's getting away with murder right now, and it's appalling. 109k for the Grok damage right now. 79k is second place. 30,000 damage in front is Welsh. Absolutely disgusting. This should not be allowed. Cauterize is coming out from everyone on the side of Vroum Froum now. Cralft and NinjaXhen with caught 1. The other 3 members have caught 3s. And they're still not able to deal with Welsh. He now has Rejuvenate because of the Grover. He has Blast Shields, which is going to help you with BK, Fernando, and Ash. So he's going to be tanky. Let alone, he's diving the back line. This guy's having the time of his life this game right now. 3-1. Cyclone leads here in round 3. Immortal comes out, as well as Barrage. Nobody in line of sight except for the Khan. He sneaks 1 barrage into him, but it's not going to kill him. Overpower misses. And that's the 3rd time today we've seen Thanaticz miss an overpower that should be an easy one to grab. Tempest comes out once again, and this is probably going to just let him dive the backline and get away with murder. Welsh finds a double kill. Kingz and Thanaticz picks up 1 apiece, and Cyclone look to have this one in the bag now. 27% in climbing on the objective. Vroum Froum not totally out of this. Splitstone, not an easy map to totally zone out, especially in a full court press. Legendz all alone on that right side. He'll push into Welsh, forces him back, and it looks like they'll have some breathing room. They do have 74% on the objective, so they could get back into this. Yiuii goes down. Valariian finds the kill there. NinjaXhen, no immortal, but he's healing. And they're able to capture the objective. They pushed them off long enough. Comeback mechanic in their favor, and NinjaXhen finishes off Welsh with a fireball now. He falls shortly after, but it doesn't matter. They have the objective. They've stalled this game out yet another round. And they can just regroup here. Cyclone looks to be doing the same. They're backing up a little bit. They'll play bridge here. Smart decision from them. Putting out damage now is Kingz. He just shot his weapon. I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe he thought someone was there. He's going to dive the back line. How? What is happening? Valariian gets bursted down. The Tempest came through, and now the rest of Cyclone comes in. This is terrible play from Vroum Froum. The Tempest is usually what initiates this aggressive team push. And it's not what's initiating. Kingz just dives in. And for about 3 to 5 seconds, nothing is done about it. And then the Tempest comes in. And then the tanks alongside Grover come in. There's so much time and so much room for Vroum Froum to deny that aggression and to burst down Kingz fast enough to where if that Tempest comes through, yeah, they'll still get aggressive, but they're down a man. And they're down their only DPS. I don't understand. Vroum Froum. King Bomb's going to come through here. Cralft finds a double off the stun from the King Bomb with through time and space. It's still not going to be enough. Yiui's going to push into BK's face. Now Thanaticz is there for the assist. And they're probably going to find the kill. Luckily they don't. NyjuW's able to kill Thanaticz. Yiuii was backed up by the rest of NinjaXhen in the crew. NinjaXhen finds Yiuii. After that chase down for about a minute. Kingz is on the high ground. Probably going to get away with murder here. Does end up falling. Valariian getting a little bit of damage onto him, but NinjaXhen finds a double. xNyjuw finds another one. Now Yiuii having to back up, and this is going to be a successful push from Vroum Froum. I don't know how in the world they've just gotten this successful push. They pretty much just got kills, like key eliminations at the I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm flabbergasted by the play coming out from both these teams. Vroum Froum is finding key eliminations at the key moments without even trying, I guess. They're just coming when they need them. Cyclone's defense was horrendous. They're getting away with murder. Kingz is playing Leon, the only DPS on the team, and is just diving into a backline that consists of Genos and Victor on Splitstone. And Welsh is doing the same thing. He's getting punished late game now with the cauterizes online, but oh my goodness, I can't say this enough. This is tough to watch for me, but I'm fighting through it. It's like two bulls headbutting each other. King Bomb comes through, Immortal, Tempest, Dome Shield, everything's getting used here. We're going to have to see who's going to come out victorious. So far, a kill on both sides. Oh my goodness. Legendz, what was that? Uses the Assert Dominance, lands on top of Bleachers, didn't want to be there, jumps down, gets overpowered anyways. Barrage comes out. Valariian needs to run away and cancel his ult. And look at Kingz diving the backline again. This time, they have the man advantage. So it seems logical. He's over there on the right side by himself near lava. He's going to back up and head towards Bleachers for some healing. Welshmania still alive with XNyjuw in his face. Granted, XNyjuw can't kill him with, or Legendz can't kill him with all that damage alone, but still. Nobody is there for the assist. Valariian's over there alone now in lava. Meanwhile, you got most of Cyclone dominating the objective, playing Bleachers. Tempest is going to come out again. This is just going to kill NinjaXhen. XNyjuw's in the backline again. Or, excuse me, Kingz, because he has the Tempest there. Thanaticz falling low will shield. He'll get 12% more healing from that. And now Kingz gets away with murder again because the whirlwind comes through. XNyjuw's going to touch point because he has to. 96% on the objective. Legendz is on, but he's going to die. XNyjuw dies. NinjaXhen is going to die. And Welshmania has shock pulses going out everywhere like it's Oprah Winfrey Christmas edition. And Cyclone win the set 3-1 after winning this horrendous game 4-3.